Ooh, hello everyone. I'm here myself this time. I don't know why. I just kind of decided just to randomly stream. So here we are. If you read the title right, yeah, it is technically I just talked also, but I decided why not take a personality test? Because I don't know, I haven't done that on my channel before. It's waiting. What? Really? Could you? Anyway, my thing's lying to me. Sorry. So yeah. I've never done that before. I know a lot of people have done it in the past. I know it's one of those, well, it's been done before, but And I mean, I don't know if you guys, but most of you guys probably know my personality trope, but I don't know. Technically, it's not even just a quote unquote personality test. It's more of like what, I forgot what you call it. Not exactly just quote unquote your personality, because obviously you know what your personality is, but it's one of those like personality type. What's your type? You know, the ones that have like weird like letterings and stuff. Like I never really understand because that's how they usually work. I forgot what mine was, and it's been a while since I did it. And sometimes it changes. You change as a person sometimes, and growth and such. And I don't know. I feel like these websites are sketchy. Anyway, not like I'm saying they're not sketchy, but yeah, this is the one. The website I'm about to use is usually the one I think I've seen a lot of YouTubers use. So I mean, one of those. So it works. So, let me set it up real quick. I've not tried it before. I probably should have before. Didn't do it though. So let's try. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me quickly testy. Da 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 da. Let's see if you guys see the change real quick. Oh, you can see that. So let me then lock that in place. Now have you seen that real quick, just to make sure it actually worked at some point. I can actually see my interacting of the website. Yes, okay, so good. We're good. We are good that it works. Let me actually size it a certain way. Oh, I can't entirely see what it is. Let me first of all undo my image. It's the wrong one. Well, could do both. There. You don't need to see the whole thing, actually. There you go. That's good. Alright. So let's get this business on the road. So, yeah, this is probably gonna take a bit of time. Less than 12 minutes, they say. I don't know. That's what you think. Fast and easy. Be yourself. And as long as even if you don't like the answer, complete at all. Dude, try not to leave any neutral answers. What's the point then of having neutral? Then why do you give me the neutral answer? I just realized this fact of like that kind of counteracts of you having this, but I guess whatever. It's one of those. Is there if you wanted to? What if you just went all neutral? uh, that actually be quite amusing to me. Anyway, so you enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. Agree, disagree. There's the in between. I should say strongly agree and strongly disagree, and this is the whatever. But anyway, agree me. No. Vibrant social events with a lot of people. To be honest, not really. This is, I mean, I don't know. You have to spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. I don't see. I don't get what these mean. I mean, I do understand, but I don't understand. I guess I'm not going for a strong yes on that. 'Cause I don't know. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed dictionary. Like, okay, I don't know. I'm assuming. I don't think. So I don't know how my travel plans work. I don't know. I don't write things down. I guess maybe that proves the point. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't prove the point. I don't know. You often think, see, this is the reason why I don't like taking tests, and you often think about what should be said. Sorry. My friend found out I was streaming. He's like, streaming? I'm like, see. You often think about. He's probably in the stream. Hold on. No, he didn't make a comment. Okay. Wanted to make sure. Oh boy. Anyway, you often think about what you should have said in a conversation. Who doesn't? This sounds like the stupidest question. Yes, everyone does this. Of course, they're gonna think about conversation like that. They're gonna be like, "Yes, I should have said that," but you didn't. Anyway, I feel like that this is a stupid question. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them emotionally, not to try to solve their problem. I don't see. I don't know. I don't push it, I guess. So I guess it's true. People can rarely upset you. Again, I don't know about wholeheartedly true. Only 10%. Oh boy. You often rely on other people to be the ones that start a conversation. Oh god, yes. Absolutely. I mean, I try maybe sometimes every so often, but for the most part, yeah, nada. Technically, nah. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it's time priority to get back to track. I mean, I would like to say so. So I'm just gonna go for a tiny yes. You rarely worry if you make a good impression on someone you met. Rarely worry. I don't know. Human feelings. I feel like we would, but I don't know. Not true entirely. I don't know. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend by yourself without feeling bored. Okay. Do I counteract this thing? I mean, whole weekend. Depends how you feel that day. I'm gonna go for the half yes that one. Yeah. So sure. You are more of a detail oriented than a big picture. See, I don't. See, why can't you just tell me things straight to the point rather than being really weird about it? Let's play no, I guess. You're very affectionate with people you care about. Yeah. People are watching this. Just absolutely not. Oh, God. You have a careful and methodical approach to life. At least I try to be. I hope to be. If not, what am I doing? You are still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. Again, who isn't sometimes? Okay, I'm gonna go into it that way because it's one of those not like strongly like say yes like I have problems, but it's more like I don't think people don't like. Again, what do you think people do when they like have too much time and stuff? They just start thinking of things that they should have done. Again, you just asked me that question a while back, just kind of worded differently, honestly. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found farther away of action. Yes. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. I can't. I mean, I'm gonna have to go neutral on that one. I'm sorry. I know they say don't go neutral, but I can't say great. I'm gonna check that. Okay. I know you guys are just quickly every so often just see my channel page link, but that's because I need to make sure there's no comments. Because I feel rude. I could just put them on my phone to be honest, but yeah. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing catalog. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. Spend ages not knowing what to watch, and ultimately, still not knowing what to watch. You can stay calm under blood pressure. Actually, yeah. Weirdly enough, I actually can. Then that's weird. I don't know. Like, it's not weird, but it's odd. When in a group of people you do not know, you have no problem jumping into conversation. That is a wholehearted, pretty much a lie. No, I do have problems. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fanciful. Like, sure. I mean, in your opinion, it is sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life. No. I'm not gonna go that way because I don't want to go solid no, but I still agree with no because that's just, I don't know if that's okay. You are dedicated and focused on your goals and really getting sidetracked. That's a lie. I'm being honest. They said to be honest. I'm being honest. If it means brutally honest, then go ahead. Whatever. If you make a mistake, this is one of those things I just realized. The people edited it. Like, I noticed YouTubers edited certain questions. I am live streaming this. I am full raw. You're just seeing how I react this time. I'm not saying other YouTubers, but I mean, it's rare when you see them just live stream something like this offhand. So there you go. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, and knowledge. Oh yeah, wholeheartedly, I can agree with that, for the most part. When you're at a social event, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Again, wholeheartedly, yes. I'm gonna go in this one, though, because I don't want to say no, because maybe depends if it's like an off day. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. Oh no, I get wholeheartedly interested because philosophical. Okay, I'm not a philosopher or anything, but it definitely interests me. I ask questions about things. Anyway, you would never let yourself cry in front of your. I don't know. I've done it before. It doesn't mean I like. It doesn't mean I like doing it. For the most part, I don't like doing it. Only it's not the fact that I look weak. It just makes me uncomfortable doing it because I don't know. I guess exposure of how I am. I don't cry often. I don't cry often, man. No, I'm not saying you can't cry or anything. I just don't cry. I feel more drawn to places with bustling and busy atmosphere than more. No, absolutely not. No, I hate cities. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world would look like in the future. Oh yeah, totally. No, that's a totally thing. Yeah, have you seen my channel? Have you seen what we talked about before? When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. No, I'm gonna go neutral with that one again because I think it's a both experience. I know it's just not to do it, but I don't care. There are some things you just can't say yes or no to, I think, for that. Because, like I said, it depends on your situation. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to study of something you cannot see, touch, or experience. Yeah, I guess I can agree to that. I say that's true. For myself, you usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. No. I'm not a revengeful person, I guess. I want to forgive people as much as I can. If I can. If not, I'll just let it go. You often make decisions on whim. No, I think about things a lot. Actually, I was gonna say, like, maybe I'm like, no, I take it, like, usually, like, minutes before I actually make a decision. And I think that bothers some people. That I'm like, should I do it or not? And they're like, I don't know. Like, should I? Like, they don't give me a solid answer. And they're like, it's your decision. Yeah, they probably hate it. The time you spend by yourself often ends up being more interesting and satisfying than your time spending with other people. I'm gonna go with a no for that, actually, because I do the same thing every day. Maybe sometimes there might be something interesting, but for the most part, no, not really. Usually when spending someone, there's usually some weird event that happens. Sometimes. Not always, but it can happen. You often put special effort into interpreting English, please. Interpreting the real meaning or the message of a song in a movie. It depends, but I guess yes, I try. At least in a song. Some of the songs I actually do want to know. If I don't understand the lyrics, but like if there's like obviously lyrics that have like this, words or meanings to it, yeah, I probably would like wonder. You always know exactly what you want. No, 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 I don't. Jacob says hello. He's sorry that he can't make it at the moment. Because I asked if he wanted to join and he can't, sadly, because he's doing things. We'll get him on one day. Just kidding. I mean, well, yeah, I meant, soon, hopefully. Again. You rarely think back on your choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. No, I think about that a lot. Again, ain't that like I think human almost? Like I guess it depends how you answer it. I guess honestly, because I guess it's human-ish if you want to. When you're in public place, you usually stick to quieter and less crowded areas. Yes. You tend to focus on the present realities rather than the future possibilities. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether there's a good thing or bad thing about myself or not, but you often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No, I don't think so. Not exactly. You notice I'm not wholeheartedly being a yes or no. Like usually it's like right around like that, yeah, or like middle ground. When you start when you start working on a project, you prefer to make as many decisions up front as possible. Yeah. Only reason why I do it is because I don't know if they're gonna ask this question later. They probably should, but it asks like if I stop doing it, will I go back to it later? And that's the thing is, most of the time, not really. So if it's like like an art project I'm doing, I want to do it, get it done, that day because I know if I go away from it, if I don't finish it, I'm not gonna likely finish it later on, which is bad. I know. So I pretty much push myself to like do it then. Not in an unhealthy way, but like I take breaks and things like that. But it's like, you know, I don't want to do it later. Usually, I want to like do it when I can. When you know someone thinks highly of you, and you also wonder how long it will be until they become disappointed. Wait, what? That's a weirdly worded thing. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long. Oh wait, no, never mind. I read it just weirdly in my head. I'm like, I don't know how I read that wrong. I didn't read it out loud wrong, but my mind read it wrong. If you wonder how long. Maybe people. I don't know. I was gonna say people don't think highly of you. Like, I don't think that's true. Uh, no, I don't try to at least. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting. No, no, I don't. And that's the sad part because I feel like I miss so many cool conversations because I feel like if I try talking to them, they're like, "Oh, why are you talking to me?" I don't know because maybe I feel like that happens to me. I don't know. Often. Nothing that nobody cares, but it's just I feel like I don't know. Depends how the person's in that situation that they want to be talked to. I don't know. You often drift away into daydreaming about various ideas and scenarios. And like I guess I didn't say really one scenario to have that happen, but yeah. You look after yourself first, and others come second. I don't know. I can't say. That one's a little harder one because again, I feel like it depends on the situation. I'm not going to know with that. Not a strong no, but a no. Even when you plan a particular daily routine, you usually just end up doing what you feel like at a given moment. I don't know why I'm laughing nervously one. Not usually, I guess. I don't know. Your mood can change very quickly. Depends. No. I'm going with no that one because I don't think really someone's gonna I swear, like someone's gonna comment. The like person I know in this video, they're like lies. Like every single one of my answers. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence or meaning of life. I mentioned the meaning of life. Anyway, sorry. It's like Python-y, like, goofy. Um, I don't, not, okay, not often, I guess. No. But it's not like I haven't thought about it before. Again, human thing. You're like, you haven't talked about your own feelings and emotions. In what way? Like, just talking to random people? Not random people, okay. You're not gonna go up to strangers and do that. No, I meant, like, friends and this, whatever. I guess that's what I guess meant by strangers. No, I guess not. I don't know, like, again, I don't know whether these things are bad or good to admit to about myself or not. Can this be used against me? Half of these things. I hope not. But anyway, have got detailed education or career development plans stretching several years in the future. I want to say yes, but no, I don't. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I'm gonna be honest and upfront with that. I've mentioned that multiple times. I have no clue what I'm doing with my life right now. I know what I kind of want to do. Doesn't mean I know how many years down the line what I'm gonna do. Look, all I ask for is a nice home, be happy, healthy, and have, enough money to make, not make it buy, but to be comfortable living, where I can probably get the things that I want, but I also don't have to worry about, you know, having a roof over my head, you know? I'm simplistic, and maybe that's bad, maybe because I don't have details that way and I should, but honestly, that's all I ask for. And a career that I enjoy, that I'm happy about, and I'm not, not regretting, That's all I ask. It's simplistic, and that's all. I know everyone probably says that, but then it's like some people were really detailed with it too. You really dwell on your regrets. I'm gonna go no. Does that mean something? You went. No, I'm gonna have to go with that. Yes, that one. I was thinking about it in detail. I'm like, that's a little different question than what they asked beforehand. Spending time in a dynamic atmosphere with lots of people around quickly makes you feel drained and need to get away. Depends how many people. Because I think my limit is like 3 people, not including myself. I think is my point. Really including myself? No, that's different. No, 3 people, tops. 2 to 3 people usually is my fine. If it's 4, that's a lot. I think it's like the whole term, 2 is, I forget what it's called. Like 2 is a something like that, and 3 is like a crowd or something. Like, I don't remember, but anyway, spending time in, oh yeah, right, I was like an idiot. Even my body is rejecting me. Why I started rereading that. I don't know. I guess, yeah. You seeing yourself as a realist and See, I've always questioned myself with this one. I don't know what I am in this category. I mean, I guess I'm a realist. Only because a visionary, I feel like it would be like wishful thinking of things. But doesn't that off-put the idea of being an optimist then? I don't know. See, that's my problem in life. I don't know the difference. I mean, I do, but I don't. At least with myself. You find it easy to empathize with a person who's gone through something you never have. That's not empathy then. That's literally the wrong wording. It'd be sympathy then. You're God darn it. What? I mean, I understand the difference between, but I've learned over the years what the difference between empathy and sympathy. The thing is, it's surprisingly mixed up actually. Empathy is something you experience, you empathize, you feel for someone, knowing that they experience the same thing you have, while sympathy is you feel for someone, that you've never gone through, but, The point is, that's what they mean. They use the wrong word, I feel like. To sympathize with the person who's gone through something you never have. I feel like that depends on the situation, but I don't want to say yes or no on that one because I'm trying not to. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy rather than organized and constant effort. See, that's kind of close to what I meant earlier. Like, I mean, that is a little different meaning, but that's close to what I was talking about. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I don't think so. Again, someone's gonna tell me no. Like later on, this thing comes out, they're like, oh no. After a long, exhausting week, a fun party is what you need. No. What I need is to go home and stay away from people. I'm kidding. Well, say people that I don't like or whatever, you know. That's what I did when I was in my high school. I didn't go to any of the parties. I was like, nah, I want to go home. I want to go home and just rest, because I don't want this. You frequently find yourself wondering how technological advances could change everyone's life. I mean, I've talked about it. About how it's interesting what it could do. Don't know if I talk about it often, but it's a thing. You always consider how your actions might affect the other people before doing something. Oh yeah. It's called thinking before doing. You still honor the commitments you have made, even if you change your heart. Yeah, I think so. You really feel insecure? Huh? No. No, I feel insecure. I'm not saying I'm badly insecure, but it's not like I'm not either. I have my moments. You defenders, I swear these change. But again, people kind of change how they act. I was gonna say, I thought I was more on the extrovert, so I'm like, when did I become an extrovert? Until I saw the highlighted introvert, I'm like, oh, thank God. Why was I so happily surprised that it was introverted? Maybe because I got worried. Finally opening. I don't know. I am a ISFJT. It's a nurse. I don't know what that means. So mostly introverted. I'm not surprised. I'm observant. This shit shows your mental energy. Yeah, no, I don't jump into action, as you clearly. It's very close though. It's 50. Like, oh, not 50, but like almost half. This is like life results, or just any of those results you play. You're like, oh, but no, I'm apparently close to half. Honestly, I'm on the observant side, but I can definitely be close to the other side too. That's just kind of weird. Nature. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. Feeling. Thinking? I have feelings. Tactics. This trait reflects our approach to work planning and decision making. Judging and prospecting? What does judging... Wait, what? I don't get what that one means. Identity. Assertive, turbulent. Traded pins others and showing how confident you are in a build. Oh, in that case, I'm not. Well, in that case, that makes more sense. Can I keep reading? Would you like this, Amy? No, I don't want this. Defender personality. What's the difference? Sorry. Introduction. Love only grows by sharing, and blah blah blah. Anyway. Offender personality is quite unique, as many of their qualities defy the. Can you have multiple personalities? I just had this thought. I don't see how you can. Wait, what? I mean, personality types. I should say them more differently, because they're gonna be way different things. Sure, this can have multiple personalities. It's a normal have multiple personality. Multiple personality types. I apologize. That's what I meant. I don't see how you couldn't. I mean, like, you're a little bit of everything, I feel like. You know. Although there's a little bit of that. I mean, I'm just saying. Defender personality type is unique, as many of their qualities defy the definition of their individual traits. Though sensitive defenders have excellent oh my god. English. Why? Analytical abilities. Though reserved, they have well-developed people skills. Do I have people skills? And robust social relationships, and though they are generally in conservative type, defenders can are often receptive to change and new ideas. As with so many things, people with defender personality type are more than some of their parts. It is their it is the way sorry the way they use these strengths that defines who they are. They hardly are. There's hardly a better type to match up such as a large proportion of population. Nearly 13% combining the best tradition and desire to do good. Defenders are found in lines of work with a sense of history behind them, such as medicine, academics, and charitable social work. I'm just gonna skip ahead. Strengths and weaknesses. Wait, what do I know? Beyonce. Weaknesses. And it's like, I said answer. That's not what I meant. We'll get to that probably part. Strengths and weaknesses, because I'm sure that's supportive. We're going to the strengths. They should have just said that. Defenders are universal helpers, sharing their knowledge, experience, and time and energy with everyone who needs it, and all the more so with friends and family. People with this personality strive for win-win situations, choosing empathy over judgment whenever possible. I guess that's true. I mean, I don't know. See, reliable and patient. Okay, I guess that's what people usually say about me, so I guess I'll go with it. Rather than offering sporadic, excited rushes that leave things half finished, defenders are maniacal and careful, taking a steady approach and bending with the needs of the situations to accomplish their end goals. Defenders not only ensure that things are done with the highest standard, but often go well beyond what's required. Alright. Imaginative and observant. Defenders are very imaginative and use this quality as an accessory to empathy, observing others' emotional states. I was gonna say issues. I mean, I guess that's the other word, a better word for it, I guess, states, and seeing things from their perspective. With their feet firmly planted on the ground, it's very practical, and it is a very practical imagination. Though they do find things quite fascinating and inspiring. Enthusiastic. I don't know about enthusiastic. I guess not every detail has to be. Well, support. I'm not gonna read every single one of these. Loyal, hardworking. Okay. Good practical skills. The best part is defenders have the practical sense to actually do something with this altruism. Hope I said that right. If mundane, routine tasks are what need to be done, defenders can see the beauty and harmony that they create, because they know that it helps them to take care of their friends, family, and anyone else. This is showing how weird of, not a bad reader, not a great one either though. Especially how tongue-tied I get. Humble and shy. Oh God. Okay, I don't know about humble, but I don't know if I'm not humble. I just, I guess. Bring my points. I am shy. Good God. Take things too personally. What do you mean I take things too personally? I'm kidding. Defenders have trouble separating personal and impersonal situation. Any situation is still an interaction between two people, after all, and any negative from conflict or criticism can carry over from their professional to their personal lives and back again. Okay. Repress their feelings. Oh God. Yeah, no, it's true, folks. I do it pretty bad. Not a good thing. Don't repress your feelings. It's not healthy. To an extent. It's fine that you don't want to talk about your feelings, but don't let it get to you to an extent where it actually can affect your mental health, because that's not healthy. Don't do it. I'm just saying, if you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. That just, I want to put that out there, because it's definitely not good to do that, because sometimes it can get to you and make you emotionally drained. I'm saying this from experience, folks. Just trust me. Overload themselves. Their strong sense of duty and perfectionism, combined with this aversion to emotional conflict, to create a situation where it's far too easy for defenders to overload themselves or to be overloaded by others as they struggle to silently meet everyone's expectations, especially their own. Yeah, I guess that's true for me. Longing to change. I mean, okay. These challenges can be practically hard to address since defender personality value traditions and history highly in their decisions. A situation sometimes needs to reach a breaking point before defenders are preceded by circumstance or the strong personality of a loved one to alter course. So pretty much what you're trying to say is you need someone to push. You need you need to be pushed into such a not in a bad way, not like peer pressure way, but more of like supportive pushing yourself out of your boundaries. Too altruistic? Is that the word? Did I pronounce that right? I hope so. This is all compounded and reinforced by the defender's otherwise wonderful quality of altruism. I have a weird feeling I'm saying it wrong, but whatever. Being such warm, good-natured people, defenders are willing to let things slide, to believe that things will get better soon, to not be burdened by others by accepting others' help while they're troubled or not. Oh God, do we want to go in relationship? Romantic relationship? We'll do it anyway. I don't know how far we're gonna go with it. Oh my God, it's paragraphs. Like best families, disagreements, friendships. Fine, we'll read a bit. When it comes to romantic relationships, kindness grows into a joy that is only found in taking care of their family and home, and it's being there for emotional and practical support whenever it is needed. Home is where the heart is for people with defender personality type, and in no other area in their lives do they strive with such dedication to create the harmony and beauty they wish to see in the world. The trouble is, these are the benefits of established long-term relationships, and defender unbearing shyness means that it takes a long time to reach this point. Defenders are most attractive when they are simply being themselves in a comfortable environment such as work, where their natural flow shows their kindness and dedications. Relationships built on established familiarity are warm prospect for defenders. They take dating seriously and only enter a relationship when they have a real chance of lasting attachment. Is that true? I'm kidding. God darn it. Okay, we're gonna skip ahead because I don't think we need to go into too much detail. Friendships. Let's see. Parenthood. Okay, I don't know. We're going in depth yet. Given how generous defenders are with their warm praise and support, it's not surprising that others enjoy their company enough to call them friends. The challenge is to be concerned the challenge is to be concerned a friend back. People with defender personalities are shy and a little protective of themselves, but they also need to be able to connect on a deeper emotional level. It makes sense that most defenders' friends are made not by random encounters on the wild night out, but rather through comfortable and consistent contact, as in class or in a workplace where they time to get to know each other a little. I guess. Anyway, parenthood. This brings me that like one scene in Lion King 1.5 where just like it's like the hard parenthood. I don't know. Do we really need to go into this? Not really. Career paths. There we go. Maybe finally I can get answers to this. Just kidding. No. I'm not. In many ways, defenders. God, that sounded awful when I said that. I didn't mean that in bad sense. It just means I'm not gonna make a decision right on spot. It just be one of those. Sounds fun. It's not like I don't know what I want to do for is. Maybe there might be some, like some epiphany I can make, or I don't know. That's not the word. You get what I mean. In many ways, defenders are the backbone of modern workforce. Altruistic and well-rounded, no other personality type is well suited to be of service of others. It is no surprise that many defenders are not just good at supporting their coworkers and customers in human resources and supportive position, they generally enjoy it. What, me interacting with people? No. It gives a chance to calm frustration, see through things. Like, here's the thing, I feel like they don't, like contradicting it. I feel like the whole, they can with these people and things, but at the same time they're very shy and don't open up to people. Like, I don't know. You didn't give me career paths. You just literally just gave me random things. Like, it's not what I thought. You lied. Oh no, they did. The second I missed it. Careers as nurses, elementary teachers, social and religious workers. Why? Sometimes I decided to go. See, I don't think I really. See, I've got other ones that fit well, but this one's is just kind of weird to me out. I'm sorry. Ugh. Replace how this? I don't really care. Conclusion. Let's wrap this up. Shall we, Shirley? Conclusion. Favorite personality types are practical and dedicated as defenders. No further reliability and altruism. I don't think I'm still announcing that correctly. Defenders are good at creating and maintaining a secure and stable environment for themselves and their loved ones. Defenders' dedication is in value in many areas, including their own personal growth. Yet defenders can be easily tripped up in areas where their kindness and practical approach are more of a liability than an asset. Whether it's finding or keeping a partner, learning to relax or improve, reach dazzling heights on the career ladder, or managing their workload, defenders need to put conscious effort into developing their weaker traits and additional skills. There's a lot to wrap up for. So, I think there's... No, hold on. We'll go back to the introduction because I know there was they showed some people you like. So why not see who we're like, eh? We got Beyonce. Anyway. Queen Elizabeth II. Athena Franklin. Why? Vin Diesel. Halle Berry. I don't even know who she is. Kate. I don't know who she is either. Anne Hathaway. Well, I know who she is. Lance Reddick. I don't know. Selena Gomez. Catherine Stark. Here's the thing. I don't count characters. But whatever. Dr. Watson. Captain. Okay, never mind. I'm okay with this now. I'm okay with this now. Why? Trish Miracle. Wow, we're really going with the Witcher series? Are we going video game or a TV show? Because I don't know if there's a difference. I still need to watch this Witcher series. Which is funny because I'm a person who played Witcher 3. And some of the bit of the Witcher game, so there you go. Like I have. There's so many characters. Okay, there we go. We're at the end. We made it. We made it in the end, guys. We did it. We did it. Hold on. And we're back. Anyway, so we're back here. Back to, well, my face. What is it? Oh, that. Lock. There we go. Sorry. So, yeah, we're back here. My little character icon that Gus made. So, I will make my own soon in the future. Because I feel weird using Gus's stuff because this is technically for Color for Warfare and this is not Color for Warfare. I'll get to it. Yeah. So, thus the end of the personality test section of the show. Or, it's not a show. It's definitely not a show. This, I could probably take another quiz. I don't know what, though. I'll probably think of it in a bit. Something not too long. Because, I mean, well, I mean, those groups we want long, but I don't know if I'm going to superbly make it long, but we'll see. So, yeah, but we are here now. There's nobody live. There's nobody in the chat, but, I'm not expecting people. Again, I keep doing these late night streams when there's nobody on, but not like I'm offended by it. So, yeah, we'll see. Let me see if I can find any good quizzes to do. I'm not going to find any dumb quizzes, because nobody wants that. I'm kidding, kind of. Well, I mean, I don't want to do BuzzFeed. I don't want to just do random quizzes. So, I don't know. Maybe we should just do Would You Rather. So, you know what? That sounds fun. Yeah, sounds random. That sounds like Would You Rather. I'm sure there's stuff out there, right? Would you rather? I mean, it sounds interesting. Why not? Well, they only list the would you rather questions you need. Ain't that the... I don't know. I mean, yeah, why not? I don't see why you wouldn't. I do have like an old would you rather like card set thing that my sister owns, but actually we're gonna go on that whole. We're gonna go back to that list. It sent me back to Google. What? How would you send me back to Google like that? Anyway, the only list you would. The only list of would you rather questions you'll need. Well, hold you to that. Okay, we have categories. Funny would you rather, good would you rather, hard would you rather, deep would you rather, weird would you rather. Let's see how weird we get with those. Oh my god, okay. Would you rather your shirts be always 2 sizes too big or 1 size too small? That's actually a good question. I don't know. I don't think I need to show the site. It's really weird. Rocking the baggy style. Do you prefer the tightness? That sounds weird. One size. I don't know. I don't know what bothers me more. Cause I'm a tiny person, and 2 sizes too small. I mean, too big. It really means 2 sizes too big. Engulfs me. 1 size is small though. That would be hard. You have to give me something really tiny. Give me like older clothes. Too big, I guess, just because I don't like having the feeling of wanting to pull something down. You know, I'd rather have something engulf me. You know, because that's not too hard to take care of. It depends if it's like a shirt or t-shirt though. If a t-shirt, then I won't be too bad because it's like whatever. She's cut off. Not like gonna worry. It's probably gonna cover most of my arm. If it's shirt, then it's a little hard because obviously the sleeves would way too big. Anyway, would you rather find $5 on the ground or find all your missing socks? I haven't missed any socks. I don't miss socks, so I'm gonna say $5. I found 20 on the ground before. That was it. I just found a 20, and it was great. Good day. You're probably like, you never even wanted that to go. I was at school. There's like groups of people. Like, how am I gonna find someone who lost their $20 bill? I don't think they're gonna really notice until like they get to a point where they have to use it. And they're like, oh, I thought I had $20. I guess I spent it. I'm not saying I'm a bad person. Okay, just chill. Oh my god. Would you rather have 1 nipple or 2 belly buttons? What's the point? Wait, what? Would it matter? 2 belly buttons, I guess. I don't know. 2 for the price of 2? I don't know. God. Weird. Would you rather eat ketchup sandwich or sriracha? I've never had that's sriracha. Ooh, that's spicy. I don't know if I've really had sriracha before though, but I don't know how spicy it is, but ketchup sandwich, I guess I can tolerate, you know? I know, I'm like thinking how gross that is though, but I think the spiciness wouldn't help. I think it'd be really bad. Would you rather use a push lawnmower with a bar that is too high or too low? I don't really mow my lawn. I don't have a lawn to mow. Too low, I guess. I guess your back gonna hurt, but I feel like too high, you're just gonna struggle. I feel like you're gonna struggle more with it being too high than it being too low. Don't no. No, I'm gonna go for too high, because the fact of there's easier ways to fix that situation rather than it being too low. Because easily you could just put your hands in a different spot and kind of just push it a different way. Just don't use the handlebar. Just use the 2 other bars on the side. Boom. My point is valid. Anyway, you'd rather eat a box of dry spaghetti. Spaghetti noodles or 2 cups of uncooked rice. What? What? I guess spaghetti noodles. Because, well, noodles? Oh, they're not like, no, they're, spaghetti noodles. No, but they're noodles. Not, whatever. I'm still going with that because rice sounds like a difficult time. I've had hard rice before and it's not pleasant. Would you rather eat a spoonful of wasabi or a spoonful of extremely spicy? They're both the same. Like, you're asking me the same question, just in different varieties. I've had wasabi recently, and it's pretty spicy. I only had a tiny bit of it, and it just made me kind of cough and choke a bit. I say spicy hot sauce? Because you're not really extending what type of hot sauce is. Like, at least it's like a sriracha. Is it like something else? Like, what is it? Would you rather have hands that keep growing as you grow older, or feet that keep growing as you grow older? Hands, because my hands are already small as it is. So I mean, they're probably not gonna grow. I mean, they probably might be a service. I mean, my feet are small too, but I'd rather have hands because at least you don't have to worry about that situation. Feet, you're gonna have to change your shoes every often. So I mean, hands, you don't have to worry about that. So anyway, would you rather not be able to open any closed doors, locked or unlocked, or not be able to close any open doors? I don't know what that means. Open any closed doors? I mean, I feel like the closed door situation. Well, no. No, the closed door situation I feel like is easier to handle because one, don't close the doors. Number two, if you live with someone, just have them close it for you. Easy as that. These weird questions are not as weird as I thought they were gonna be. I thought they were gonna be like extremely odd, but they're not exactly that odd. We can go with the deep ones in a minute. So we'll do like two or three more of the weird ones. Would you rather have plants grow at 20 times their normal rate when you are near, or for people and animals to stop aging when you're near them? That's weird. Actually, okay, that's a weird one. Okay, I love her saying, isn't it weird? And then you see that, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty weird. Have plants grow at 20 times? I think plants, honestly, because I'm not saying people and animals don't deserve it, but we're in a crisis right now. If I had the power to do that, I would plant a tree, be near it, and it grows. Boom, problem solved. Global warming is fixed. Everything. I'm just saying. I feel like that'd be convenient. Would you rather always feel like someone is following you, but no one is, or always feel like someone is watching you, but no? That's awful feelings in the world. What? I don't know. Those are uncomfortable ones. They're both uncomfortable because you're worried that someone is doing something. Following you? What if you stay at home all the time? Does that still count? I guess maybe if you think there's someone in your house following you, still, not an intruder. I guess watching, because it doesn't mean they're gonna do anything. It's just creepy that way, I guess. Would you rather live in a house with see-through windows in a city, or in the same see-through house but in the middle of the forest, far from civilization? See, no, this is the more smarter question. You would say through the middle of the forest because no one's gonna see you through a see-through house. If you need to change, no one's gonna be near you. If you're in the city, people are gonna see you. That's really weird. No, I wanted to be in a see-through house in the middle of the forest, far away from people. I'm just saying. Would you rather have every cat or dog that gets lost end up at your house, or every one clothes that they forget in the dryer get teleported? Oh my god, that sounds really awful. I love animals. I love dogs and cats. But good god, coming at my house, I wouldn't have enough room. Clothes? I don't know if I can manage clothes. Forget in the dryer? I guess that's possible. Well, what if they forget their load for weeks? Does that count? Or is it like that one sock that people forget? Is that what happens to that one sock? Is it just get teleported to poor schmuck's house? They don't know what to do, so they just have a random sock collection? Lying somewhere? I need answers to these. I will say that clothing one, because I feel like that's more manageable than animals, because then that did get hectic and very... I wouldn't know how to bring him back because I don't know whose animal this is. Of course, they have like a collar or something, maybe. But then that could be fixed. But to what extent? Clothes, it's like donate them. There you go. That's what you get. Donate them. Donate clothes. That's easy to do. Anyway, would you rather blink twice than a normal rate, or not be able to blink for 5 minutes, but then have to close your eyes every 10 seconds for 5 minutes? What's more annoying? Rather blink twice than a normal. I don't know which one's weird. I mean, I don't know what one has a weird factor. Would it get annoying every 5 minutes? I mean, I guess you can expect every 5 minutes, and 10 seconds is not that terribly long to deal with. So I guess the 10-second one makes me feel like the blinking. I don't know. I don't see what's the. Okay, anyway. Would you rather all plants scream when you cut them, or pick their fruit, or pick fruit, or animals? Slash fruit. Okay. Or animals beg for their lives, but oh my god, that's awful. Oh my god. Have we got to like the messed up ones? Like the weird ones. I hope not. Cause this is really, I don't know what I want. I feel awful either way. Imagine like when you eat, like imagine like if you eat like broccoli or something, or when you cut them, or pick fruit. But well, they're dead, I guess, once you eat it. But this is the same as. The plant ones? I don't know how would it be able to handle the animal ones. So I feel like that would mess me up for days. Maybe become a vegetarian, but then I can't become a vegetarian, I think is the problem. I think that's the worst part, is that you can't become a vegetarian either. Or a vegan, whatever, because then you're doing that. Okay, let's go with the deep questions. I'm ready. I'm ready for the deep ones. I'm ready to go deep. Anyway, would you rather be feared by or loved by all? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. I don't know if I want to be feared. But at the same time, do I want to be loved by everyone? Because that just makes me think whether or not they're fake or not. I guess the love one because not the interaction I already do anyway. Well, no, but that means what I picked. I don't know. Anyway, would you rather sell all of your possessions or sell one of your? Whoa. Okay, that's deep. That's whoa. What is this? Yeah, that actually that got quickly serious. I thought it was gonna be. I'm like, okay. I mean, that's a normal one, but like, do I always have to sell my possessions or? I don't know. I guess possessions. I don't know, but that just kind of freaks me out. The whole having to do that. I don't know. I mean, I know people do it all the time. Donate organs. That way, not every one of their organs. What I mean by that, I mean like that. But I don't know. I really do that because at least I can get them again slowly but surely. And once I couldn't re-buy everything I had. They didn't say like it was like once in a lifetime or nothing. So anyway, would you rather be famous in history books or be forgotten after? Woo, fuck, freaking Christ! Whoa, that's okay. That's really deep. That one hit me in a way. I don't know why. Infamous. Obviously, being infamous probably. I think infamous means like not being a good greater person. I mean, I don't know. It depends I mean, I guess it depends what you do in your life. Do you feel like you deserve, to be known? Or not, I guess. But, obviously, but saying that you've been, like, the greatest person in history. You're still remembered. But the problem is, like the thing, like, with Hitler, like, I mean, I know a weird example to go with Hitler. Why would you go with Hitler? I don't know, because I feel like he's, like, I think, not a modern example, but, like, a good-ish example, and nothing, like, recent history, that, of course, he's known in history, but he's known as like the worst person in history. You know, but at the same time, do you want to be forgotten? I mean, forgotten people in history. I guess forgotten. Because it depends what I did, probably, for history, but, like, I still, wouldn't want it. Maybe because I don't want to be remembered for anything that way. Would you rather be reincarnated as a fly or just cease to exist after? But even as a fly, you die so fast. Flies don't live long either. Do you just keep getting reincarnated as different flies? That sounds traumatic. Like, you have to die every time? Like I said, flies don't live. How long do flies live? How long do flies live? It's a weird part, but I want to know. I'm curious anyway. This is also 28 days. You have 28 days. At least a housefly. There's many different types of flies. The point is, I want to say, like, I mean, I don't know. See, this is really weird. I know this is really deep because most people would be like, "Oh, fly," but like flies don't live that long. Flies don't live long at all. It's not like they live like as long as like normal human lives. I say not all because, like, again, like, you have to relive that like a short amount of time. That sounds really awful. Would you rather? Okay, that's it. Would you rather never get angry or never be envious? Never get angry, I guess, because I think no matter what, I feel like you're gonna be envious. I think no matter what you do, but I feel like people can turn that envious into like passion for something. But I feel like anger because it's like, I don't know. I don't want to be able to be angry at someone or anything anymore. Would you rather have a horribly corrupt government or no government? Every government corrupt in a way. I don't know. I don't want no government because the problem is with no government, it goes into chaos. However, when you do have government, it still can go into chaos also. But I say horribly corrupt because I think that can be fixed still in a way. If it can be, I guess that's the point. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or your friends? Honestly, I think I think you get more disappointed, not disappointed, but sad when your parents are disappointed in you rather than your friends. Because obviously, of course, yes, you want to keep friends, but I feel like you can move on from that. When your parents are disappointed, there's no moving on from that. They're disappointed. They're not happy about you. So I'd rather be hard regarding my parents, because it's just like I'd rather have them, be able to trust me and everything. Friends, it's like I'm not saying like parents should trust you no matter what syndrome, because I did, like sometimes parents just don't trust you for some odd reason. That's just a thing. Maybe it's how they're raised or something, but Would you rather be poor but help people, or be incredibly rich but hurting people? Poor. Instantly. I'd rather be poor but be able to help some people. Because I don't want money, but I don't want money and hurt people, because then, like, that's just dirty money. That's just dirty money. I'd rather be poor, but like be able to do something. Because at least like my life is fulfillful, being able to do something without having money, because it makes me feel better knowing I can do something without money. Would you rather humans go to the moon again or go to Mars? I feel like we're going to Mars anyway. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I guess. I don't want to say one-time ordeal thing to the moon, because that'd be interesting if people went to the moon again, because it's been like years since like people went to the moon. It's the first time, obviously, but that surprises me that we haven't really been to the moon, really. Like, that way. I feel like Mars, because Mars is a really fascinating planet in of itself. It's our closest, planet, and people always say like, oh, we could thrive on this planet. And I just, like, I want to know, like, what's more of the planet. Because it's, like, more and more we find out interesting things about it. And I think I'm fascinated by the moon. I feel like, I mean, we learn things about it anyway, but, like, I feel like I already know a lot about the moon. I see the moon, I think is the point, but would you rather know the uncomfortable truths of the world or believe a comforting lie? What is this, like, tell Rachel the truth or not. I guess it really is kind of close to that. Uncomfortable truth of the world. It depends what you tell me. It didn't say what truth. I feel like it's the concept of like obviously letting the government's messed up. Like obviously the world's messed up that way. But do you want to know why? What makes it messed up? Because most of the 9 times in 10, you're probably going to know it, and you're not going to be able to do anything to change it, I feel like, is, I think, the sad part. I'd rather, I guess, know it, because maybe I can come to terms with it, maybe not. Who knows? Would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets, or die in 50 years with many regrets? Freaking, whoa. I guess 50. Just because I feel like, we just literally did that whole quiz thing. I already have apparently quite a bit of regrets. We're already adding up. So, we gotta keep it going. Would you rather be transformed permanently 500 years in the future or 500 years into the past? Again, okay. What is the same? Okay. I'm gonna do this every time. Timberjack. Was he teleported 500 years? I don't know if he was teleported 500 years, but he was definitely teleported pretty far in the future. The future, I guess, because I guess it depends what the future's like, because it could be disastrous. Future the way we're going. It'd be anything 500. I'm kidding. Guess forget the future, just because I'm curious. I'd be curious because the past, I feel like it's like that'd be kind of freaky. I don't know how I'd deal with that. I'd probably be freaky in the future anyway, but I feel like I can adapt better that way. I don't know. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? That's actually a good question. I was gonna be like the organ thing, but I'm like, science though, because there's a lot of diseases that haven't been, discovered yet, and not discovered. These cures for diseases that haven't discovered yet, At the same time, some people need organs. Why not both? Why can't you just have my body? Why can't you let me do both? I guess. I want to say science, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like bad organ things. I guess I feel like science, just because I feel like it'd be a larger class that way. Better in the long run that way. I don't know. Rather be famous when you are alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you're alive. I talked about this recently, actually, a bit with my dad about like some authors, like book writers. Like one of them who made like The Great Gatsby. I forgot his name. It's there, but I don't really remember it. I can't remember. Anyway, but the person who made Great Gatsby, when I was learning it in my class in high school, they were talking about the creator, how he wasn't not known, but he got more famous like years later about his writing, years later after he passed. So, that's the interesting thing. See, that goes back to all the way to the history thing. Like, would you rather be... But the thing is that this is kind of the contrast in you being found out. I guess the unknown and then finding out. Because at least, you created something. Yes, maybe people don't appreciate it then, but, maybe someday in the future someone can. Maybe you won't be there to see it, sure, but, there's the hope. Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in the fear of being caught? Again, Life is Strange too. I think it puts everything in this. It's like, stop talking about Life is Strange for 1 minute. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's true. 4 years is not terrible. It's not like for 20 or something years. It's 4, and even then, there's the whole well, if you do good thing, you can limit your stuff. So I'd say the 4 years. I'd rather not feel like guilty living that way. Like the whole SpongeBob episode where we stole a balloon. Yeah, on Free Balloon Day. Like them wanting, I don't know, I just feel like that'd be like that. Would you rather live in the wilderness far away from civilization with no human contact, or live on the streets of a city as a homeless? Ooh. I guess the wilderness. Because doesn't mean I can't, get out of that, go shop or, go different place. It's just, most part, I can come back home and do nothing. Didn't say I couldn't travel. You know? I mean, I guess it's, I don't know. Anyway, would you rather live an entire life in a virtual reality where all your wishes are granted, or just in the normal real world? In the real world. I would hate to live in a virtual world. Life, with everything I want. Because, yes, I want everything I want, but that's not life, then. Would you rather have a horrible job but be able to retire comfortably in 10 years, or have a dream job but have to work? Ooh, that's a good question. Depends what job you want. Though it's a dream job. But it's not easy. But I guess dream job. Because I'd rather be happy than having to do something I don't want to do. Because waking every up and imagine having to wake up every day and be like, oh, I have to go to work and not liking it and do it. It's agonizing. I feel like when you do that, rather than wake up, at least you're happy. Sure, you have to work every day, but at least you'd be happy to work. Would you rather lose all of your memories from birth to now, or lose your ability to make long-term memories? Well, there's people who think that one short term, literally just wow, short term memory losses. In a sense, you kind of forget. I guess you can regain the ability, but then it's kind of annoying though, because you have to remember every time. Like, what was that again? But do I want to forget everything right now? That experience. Just because, I feel like, yeah, I would. Sounds really weird. I know that people are like, well, but it's like, here's the thing. 18 years of life, yes. The thing is, a quarter of that, bit is, obviously when you're, born to, whatever age you start remembering. That's the thing. Wait a minute, what are the consequences of that, though? Would you lose a memory of how to speak? I'm just thinking about that. See, this depends. If this was in the timeline of Remember Me, then yes, I would have this, because easily I would say, let's put it in a machine. Boom, problem solved. But we're not in that era of time where that can happen. But I still choose that, just because it's I don't know, maybe starting over, maybe knowing where I am in life. Maybe I can make better decisions that way. I don't know. That got really weird, but anyway. How long has the stream been going on? That's been a while. We'll go for 4 or 5 more questions, and then we'll end it. Would you rather always be able to see 5 minutes into the future, or always be able to see 10 years into the future? 5 minutes? Because 100 years, what is 100 years gonna do for me? It'd be interesting, but I don't think do much for me. At least in 5 minutes I can do something about it. I'd be like, okay, I know what's gonna happen in 5 minutes, and maybe you can change that. That's the thing. I feel like that's the convenience of 100 years. What are you gonna do with 100 years of over 100 years ago of information, years later information? Ah, yes, this thing is invented. Maybe you can make an event earlier on, but that seems really pointless. Is my point. Would you rather be forced to kill 1 innocent person, or 5 people who committed minor crimes? Woo, boy. You want to go full on Heavy Rain, or do you want to go on Punisher? Which do you choose? Minor. Not even the horrible crimes. It's just mini kind of crimes, car theft, or something like that, or I don't know, bank robbery. Those are pretty bad, but they're not they haven't done something awful. They don't tell you who to kill. They say innocent person, obviously, but I don't say who that way. I guess the 5, because it's it's disturbing. Obviously it's super bad, but it's weirdly it'd probably be weirdly comforting in a way. They believe it is something bad. It's I don't know. Just but you're killing 5 individual people. It's not like the one person syndrome where it's like, okay, done. You're having to do 5 rather than the one where it could be easy and quick, but at the same time, I feel like you feel more guilty of it. If you were a Punisher, probably not. For the same thing, you still caused a crime. Anyway, I don't want to linger any longer on that one because I don't want to be questioned. I said, would you rather, kids? Would you rather can get hardcore? Would you rather work very hard at a rewarding job, or hardly have to work at a job that isn't rewarding? I'd rather be rewarded. You know, it feels good to feel like you've done something rather than being given everything to you. I mean, it's nice, but after a while, you probably feel like it's not worth it. You don't feel like you deserve it because maybe other people have done a better job than you have. I'd rather work hard for it. It might feel like an obvious one, but I guess not. Maybe people are lazy that way. Would you rather have a criminal justice system that actually works and is fair, or have an administrative branch that is free of corruption? Ooh, that is a good question. That actually is a really good question. Not question, but well, I guess it is question. Questions. No, it's a question. I guess. Anyway, I don't know. That's the difficult part because I feel like even then you have a administrative that can still mess people's lives up that way with the justice system. But would the administration fix that? Probably not. I don't think. I think the problem is that they're both their like individual thing. I feel like the justice system. Honestly, I feel like the justice system is not fair. I think, like I said, I think corruption is always going to be a thing no matter what you do. But I feel like the justice system, I think, like is the best bet because you want to know that you're in good hands that way. Anyway, we'll go for 3 more questions. Yeah. Would you rather have real political power, but be relatively poor, or ridiculously rude but have no political power? Like me having political power? I don't feel comfortable having political power. First of all, even if I'm rich or poor, I don't think I would want that responsibility. I said be ridiculously rich. It's not the fact that I want the money, it's just I don't trust myself in a political system. I'm just saying, I don't know how well I would do that. Would you rather have the power to gently nudge anyone's decisions, or have the complete puppet master control 5 people? That would make, I don't know why that made me feel really uncomfortable. I think like the gently nudge people, not like that's it's not like you're wholeheartedly deciding for them. It's just like you're like, you could do this. Doesn't mean you're forced to, either. I don't want to like control people entirely. That just sounds really awful. Actually, like I said, I shuddered. The whole puppet master thing. That made me uncomfortable. Cause no one wants that. Like I said, gentle nudge is fine. It's not gonna hurt anyone as long as you know what you're doing with it. Anyway, would you rather live in a utopia as a normal person, or a dystopia where you are the supreme hope? Utopia as a normal person, or dystopia, but you're. I don't trust myself with power. Dystopia is not good. Dystopia means bad. Utopia means good. Dystopia means you're in a messed up scenario. I'd rather be normal. Utopia, just normal, generic person being whatever. Anyway, we'll find one. We'll find one more that's super good. Ooh. Now this one's actually interesting. There was actually 2. I might go for the. Actually, no, we'll do the other one. Would you rather be born again in a totally different life, or be born again with all the knowledge you have now? That is a good question. I feel like at the end of the day, do we want or not? I think it's. Is it still a new life though? would you change the things? I guess that's the whole question. If you're able to go back again, would you change all the things you've done? The thing is, in new life, yeah, it's new, you know, but you still mess up. But having the knowledge, I think so. Doesn't mean you have to listen to your knowledge, your knowledge, you know. I think it's the concept. If you're able to, if you're able to do it again, would you change anything? Would you change, or would you stay the same? I feel like that's the question. I think ultimately the day. So I feel like the knowledge, because I feel like that can still go with that. Now, this one is pretty dark. You know. And I don't know. I think I like this one for. Anyway, would you rather spend 2 years with your soulmate only to have them die and never again, or spend your life with someone nice you settle for? It's not the fact of they're cool. You know, it's not the fact of I love. It's between a person you love and a person you think they're nice. You know, they're like you're someone you're okay with. You can tolerate. Whatever. Or love your life, but they die, and you never love anyone again. That's the one. I might just leave you guys just leave that question and never answer it, because who knows? I don't think anyone's gonna answer it. Or maybe someone will. To be honest, I don't know. I really don't know what I would pick in such a situation. I don't know. I guess your soulmate. I guess I don't know that one. I don't know. There's something about that. Is at least you love someone. You were able to love someone every fiber of your being. And I guess maybe I never finding again, but maybe I don't know. But anyway, let me know you guys to answer that question also though. Again, I know there's no one here, but maybe someone might come back and answer this. But would you rather spend 2 years with your soulmate, only to have them die, or not watch them die, but have them die, and you never love again, or spend your rest of your life with someone nice you settle for, someone willing to live with, be able okay, whatever. But they're not your soulmate. They're not the true love, Anyway, that's gonna be it, folks. That was pretty close to Let's Just Talk stream. That definitely was just me, talking about certain things. There was like a little twist to it, but, other than that, I don't know if you guys, you learned a lot about me today. I don't know if it's good, maybe good in mixture of bad. Please don't judge me what I picked, I guess it's one of those you didn't have to answer, but come on, it's a really rather. If you don't answer it, I feel like it's kind of pointless. Like literally, there's no point of doing it. So, anyway, like I said, like I said, you learned a lot about me today. Good, maybe mixture bad. Like I said, don't judge me, please. Again, they're just questions. That doesn't mean they're real. Mean they're gonna have, not realistically gonna happen. So, like I said. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And liked if you liked it, disliked if you disliked it. And subscribe. And I don't know if there's any description. I don't think there's no. I start them every time, and I don't think they're there. But please subscribe to Colorful Warfare, because I have mentioned them in this video. I also mentioned my friend Jacob, who has 2 channels. Let me make sure I get the name right. Otherwise, I'll feel like a dummy. Dum for it. What that laugh was. God darn it. The most awkward laugh you could ever think of. Anyway, like it's Colorful Warfare. Artistic ADHD. And his other Musical Death, which really on that channel he posts like music stuff and sometimes maybe like streams or whatever, but usually music stuff. If you like music, you like listening to stuff, music wise, just go to their channel. Because pretty good quality music, he uploads. From other artists that you enjoy. Because sometimes I know it's sometimes a pain to find, artists don't post their musics, on YouTube and stuff like that. So, at least in good quality that way, and sometimes other channels do it, but not good quality. But anyway, so yes, I don't really have much of updates at the moment, which sucks. I probably should, but I don't. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.